Hey guys, welcome to another video of Assassin's Creed Empire barrel scraping, and in this one we're going to be talking about whether or not Assassin's Creed Empire could possibly be the best Assassin's Creed yet, because we know that Ubisoft are taking their time with this and they're going to release it when it's ready, not by any specific deadline. That could be 2017, 2018, 2019, 2030 fucking 6. It could be any of those points. So in theory this means that they are going to be refining the game as much as possible and making it the best they possibly can, which makes me speculate, will they make the best Assassin's Creed to date? Now a lot of people will be like, oh no, but Assassin's Creed 2 is the best. It can never be stopped, it can never be defeated. And yeah, you're right, it can never be beaten, not because of its quality as a game, well partially, but because of its nostalgic value. But fuck nostalgia, that's not going to factor into this at all. Could Assassin's Creed Empire, without nostalgia being considered, could it be the best Assassin's Creed game ever, or to date at least? That is the question. Well, I think there's potential there because they're holding off until they're actually done with the game rather than rushing to a deadline like they did with Unity, Syndicate, hell, even Black Flag and 3, they rushed to a deadline rather than waiting until the game was completely finished, which would have given us a much better yield. Black Flag was probably the closest to finish we ever got one, which was completely finished, I think, and it was good, and it was great. But it wasn't the best Assassin's Creed to date because they could have been working on it for another year and we could have got a game 10 times better instead of Unity. However, what I find with Assassin's Creed Empire is that they say that the next Assassin's Creed game won't be out in 2017 if they aren't done with it. Well, they're saying that when the game's ready, it will be released. So they're going to be working ridiculously hard on this, and they're going to make sure everything is ready. That's what I'm getting from this. They're not going to rush this. They're going to make sure everything is ready, and then the game will be out when it is ready to be out, instead of being rushed to a deadline, which means that they have time to work on whatever they need. They have time to redo things. They have time to remake things. They have time to make the game perfect. They can perfect the game. They can literally go through the game and make sure the game's ready. You know, glitches, well, a lack of glitches, because every game has glitches, and that's okay. Also, a sort of a good story, stuff like that. They can make sure everything's perfect. They can make the story good. They can add in character stuff. They can add in really nice, fleshed out side missions and stuff like that. And overall, I believe that they could make a pretty solid experience that could possibly be the best Assassin's Creed yet. Now, videos like this, usually I'll sit here and I'll say, but today I feel like it's a good. I want to barrel scrape Assassin's Creed Empire, and also I think it's a good point of discussion. So in conclusion, there are plenty of reasons why Assassin's Creed Empire, or whatever it's going to be called, could be the best Assassin's Creed game to date, which would be really great to see. I mean, we all hope for an Assassin's Creed game that will trump all others. But you know, I mean, we all do. Even if we think Assassin's Creed 2 is the best, and we're hoping, well, and we love it so much that it's always going to be the best to us. We hope that Ubisoft really stun us, and that's what I'm getting at. Maybe even if it's not the best Assassin's Creed today, it has to really get to us, because it has to be beyond good, because of they've got to get this right. And I mean, why not do it in flying colours? Because Ubisoft, they are capable. They've got the best writer on it. They've got a great team on it, and etc. And I honestly cannot wait to see what the game is like on announcement, whenever the fuck that might be. However, you know, there are obviously points that make me think maybe it's not going to be the best game ever, you know. Maybe it's just going to be another Assassin's Creed game. However, with this year gap, it's different, and things feel sort of like, yes, they've got a year gap here. They need this. They could have more than that. They're going to wait until they're ready. That's better than a year gap. So there could be 2, 3, 4 years. Not necessarily 2017. Maybe 2018, 19 or 20, or even 36. I always say that as a joke, but it could be any time. And I honestly think that it's if it gets announced, it's gonna be a great Assassin's Creed game. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a good game, but I don't know yet. I just have that vibe that they're listening to the community. I mean, by the community, I mean James. But I feel as if everything is going to be worked on to perfection. The modern day, everything like that. It could be the modern day. I mean, it's not coming out in 2017, so we could see a more evolved Desmond Son arc instead of a game filling in him as younger, which is both good and bad, I suppose. They could make a great game. We could end up with a really solid solid game at the end of it, and that's what I'm getting at, because we don't know when they're going to make it so that it gets released when it's ready to be released. They don't have a specific release date for it, which means that they have freedom to do whatever they choose, and I'm sure they're putting a lot of money to the side to work on this project as well, and stuff like that, and they've got some good people developing it, they've got great writers, and I'm not saying that to suck Darby's dick, I am, please daddy. But anyway guys, that's all I have to say. But thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment what you think down below. Of course, Assassin's Creed 2 is always going to hold a place in my heart, because, you know, that's Assassin's Creed 2. It's nostalgic. It's always going to be the greatest AC game in that sense. However, could Assassin's Creed Empire trump it in every other sense? That is the question. I don't know. Part of me doesn't want it to. Part of me wants it to. I mean, it's a certain thing. I have a certain respect for Assassin's Creed 2, and I really want something to an Assassin's Creed game to beat it as much as, you know, I love AC2. I want an Assassin's Creed game to come along that's going to, you know, make us think, wow, Assassin's Creed's just been revamped. Oh, man, it's amazing sort of stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. Comment what you think down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya. And by the way, we're closing on 5k, everybody, so for sure, subscribe.